and the precise approach required for this interaction.
Cool, man. What time did your shift start? We start at 8. You did like day shift, so I do like 8 to 8, like a 12 or something? No, it's either 9 or 10 hours.
I'm gonna go get it.
Okay.
Joe, I'm just gonna search you, man.
You're not gonna eat that? Okay, I'll go get
Cans,
cans,
turkey.
turkey.
Somebody bet you on the
Bunch
outside.
of cops around for me. It was the closest food I could find.
You don't fuck it. Bring it.
Alright, you got it.
I appreciate your effort.
You got it. Alright, I'll get you a sandwich.
I'm not a donut kind of guy. It's a little really sweet, you know?
It's too much. I laid off sugar for a while.
Yeah.
Hey man.
Oh my
You
god.
like to sit in a blanket?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It's cold out there. You been here for a while?
Yeah, 6 years.
6 years? New faces, I guess, huh?
I guess, yeah.
A lot of turnaround.
Getting text updates from my wife. Today was my daughter's first day in daycare.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Get pictures and stuff?
Not yet. I asked for some. So I was nervous this morning.
You were?
Yeah. She's never been to a daycare or anything before.
She's gonna come back with, like, a runny nose.
Yeah, right.
That's how I got what I believe was COVID.
Did you?
It was 2019. This cute little kid, literally his entire face was like a booger.
Oh, yeah.
But he was beautiful. He had these huge, like, saucers for eyeballs, like big long lashes like this.
Yeah.
And I'm holding them at arm's length, and I'm like, I'm looking at him, I'm like, I'm so sick from this. But it was cute. I bounced him on my lap, and
Sure enough, you got sick.
so sick.
Yeah.
I think it was COVID. It was like a
Did you lose, like, smell and taste and all that?
not really.
Yeah,
Not really. It was just kind of like your run-of-the-mill sort of flu.
yeah.
He talks about COVID for another 2 minutes while the detective continues pretending to be interested in what he has to say.
You know, I masked and I didn't mask, and I touched things, and I didn't use hand sanitizer every second, and really I just lived my life the way I was living it.
Yeah.
I just tested negative.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure whatever the fuck that thing was in 19 was that thing. The big bad boogie monster.
Yeah, right.
Of the super flu that we had to shut America down for.
Crazy times.
He launches into a brief monologue on the global economic fallout of the pandemic.
But then on the low, like, everybody's like spending their savings, so then but then it jumped back up.
Yeah.
I imagine that's got to be pissing some people off.
Probably.
Cool.
Hey,
Joe?
are you the guy I'm going to talk to?
Is it Joe or Joseph? Which do you prefer?
Um,
Do you have a preference?
whatever's easier for you.
Whatever you prefer. I'm James.
James?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Alright, this is Seth. How are you?
Dude, that's a bit nice. I'll just give you.
Okay. Well, I'm happy if it hangs right there. You wanna sit on the...
I don't need it for anything.
Alright.
Just so you know.
Yep. Appreciate it.
Stick your fingernails in.
Hey, we're just gonna shut the door just for privacy purposes. I'm sure you saw there's a few people walking around.
The actual reason the door is being shut is because it locks from the outside, a standard safety protocol for high-risk cases in Franklin County.
You need,
The detective appears noticeably uneasy about the pocket knife being left on the table. He'll be visibly on edge during the early stages of this interrogation, yet still perform exceptionally well. And this is perhaps our favorite interrogator so far on this channel, because he is the exact opposite of the person he is sitting across the table from.
do you need anything? I see you got water. Somebody got you some food?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Alright, so like I said, my name is James, this is Seth. We work for the state police, we're detectives. We've been trying to get up to speed on what's going on today, and it's our understanding that you might be able to help us kind of understand a few things. We are happy to listen. Our ultimate goal is to find Emily, and we're hoping that you can help us with that. Before we get going, I just want to be fair to you. Obviously, we're here in a state police barracks, right? And I just said we're the state police. So I just want to make sure that you're aware of the rights that you have. So I'll read these to you. We're here in St. Albans, Vermont. All right. Well, why don't we I think what would be helpful for me is just have you start from the beginning of what happened, and start from the beginning, and we'll listen. And then, maybe at the end we'll have a few questions, but we'll go from there. Is that fair?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll turn it over to you. So, kind of what happened?
So I came to Vermont. I was living in New Hampshire for like the last 2 months with my wife and her family. And I came to Vermont. We were supposed to have like a weekend away, like vacation, do some camping, like have some fun. And like as soon as I like put the vehicle in park, like my wife went completely berserk, like completely psychotic. I shot her as a result of that. And now here we are. So,
All right. Can you, where did that happen?
Bolton, Vermont.
Okay. All right. So, I guess my next question is, when did that happen?
He says it happened early on Friday morning at the Bolton Ski Resort, which is 4.5 days prior to this moment. He then makes a passing comment about, quote, cleaning up after the incident.
I don't know anything past that.
Okay. Describe what you mean when you say you cleaned up.
There was like blood coming out of her head, so I like put a bag over it, catch the blood, and there was blood on the pillows, so I just backed everything up.
Okay. Where's Emily?
She's in the
Where in the bus?
bathroom.
She's in the bathroom. I haven't been in the bus. So can you describe the bus for me?
There's
Like,
a
what's the layout? You walk through the doors.
There's a bathroom and a kitchen and a bed.
He draws out a diagram of the inside of the camper van.
Okay. And so after you kind of clean up and you put Emily in the bathroom, what do you do?
I don't know. The following morning, I had some breakfast with my sister. I had some coffee and some breakfast with her.
Tell me about that.
I had some coffee and some breakfast with my sister.
In the Airbnb?
The coffee was in the Airbnb, and then we ran down the street for some breakfast.
Okay. Did you talk about what had happened?
No,
No.
I was meeting her new boyfriend, so
Okay. All right. Did they ask about Emily?
yeah,
What they ask?
just like, what's her deal?
What'd you say?
I was like, yeah, I mean, you know, my role is like her husband, but also I'm just a punching bag. Like, and,
Did they ask where she was when you went out to breakfast? What'd you say?
she's still sleeping.
Okay. Cool. All right.
He rambles through a series of unrelated tangents before getting to the moment when his friend was driving him back to the camper van, and he saw the police officers waiting outside.
And he turned the car around, and I was like, listen, I'm going to jump out of this car, so, like, I can't do this right now. I just need some air. Like, I can't breathe. I'm, like, overheating. Like, so I got out, and that was it. He drove away.
Where'd you sleep last night?
I found the tarp and just rolled myself up under a rock. It was dark. I just heard the tarp blow and wrapped myself up. I was freezing and shivering. Found a place that was like, it was crazy windy, 40 degrees. I was just trying to stay warm.
Okay.
Wander interrogating us, and
Well, I appreciate you telling me all that and kind of doing the time span from Friday when you got to Vermont till kind of how we ended up here today.
do you have any other questions?
Yeah, is that okay?
Sorry.
What I'd like to do is really focus in on Friday itself and the incident with you and Emily, and kind of go over that with a little bit more detail. Is that fair? So, my understanding from what you told me is that you got into Vermont between 7 and 8 p.m.
The initial release of the interrogation footage cuts out at this moment. What we know is that they decided to take a break, and Joseph went to use the bathroom. The footage resumes 13 minutes later. Joseph's demeanor while outside the interrogation room was reportedly bizarre, which officers later described as a feigned mild panic attack, noting that he appeared to be forcing a state of vulnerability as a way of presenting himself as the victim. You'll see remnants of it as he now interacts with the officer who escorted him to the bathroom.
Need anything else? You good?
Some company?
Yeah, I'll stand right here. Absolutely.
Can you come sit?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I'll sit with you.
What's your name?
I'm Sam.
Sam?
Yeah,
Nice to meet you. I'm Joseph.
nice to meet you.
Are you the individual that sort of comes in during the breaks and sits with Mr. Ferlazzo?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I'll sit with you.
Thank you.
No problem.
How long have you been in Vermont?
I've been in Vermont my whole life.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've been in the state police for almost 24 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
What's your favorite part of doing this?
A very interesting detail of this moment is that Sergeant Truex could not once recall being asked such a simple question in his 24 years of service. He hadn't once been to therapy, and remarkably can't remember a single moment where he actually sat down and reflected on such a straightforward concept. So the fact that the moment finally arrives from a psycho murderer playing with his food makes his forthcoming pause of contemplation somewhat absurd, yet absolutely compelling.
Just trying to do the best we can for people's families. Probably.
Yeah.
30 sandwich?
Yes, sir.
Let me grab you a couple of
napkin or something? I'll go grab some.
You don't eat carbs, do you? You took all the bread off. I noticed that. Make
Smart
a
man.
little lettuce wrap. Do what you gotta do, right?
Well, I mean, if I'm not burning the calories, why would I put them in?
All right.
They ease back into it by asking him non-threatening questions, mainly about his travel patterns in the days following the incident.
Yeah, I think I stopped at that gas station right there and just got right on 89. Yeah.
What was the plan with Emily's body? Like if the police hadn't shown up last night at the and had the bus, what was your plan?
I didn't really have a plan. I was just gonna like take it into the woods and drop it off.
Where?
I don't know. Like I said, I had no plan. I was just gonna take it into the woods and drop it off.
Did you use your phone at all to like search anything? Relate like were you like, what do I do? That kind of thing? Did you do any like Google searches or Safari searches about what you should do?
No.
Didn't look up anything?
No.
Okay. Just asking.
Yeah, no,
Trying to make sure.
That's a normal question.
Did you use your phone to search anything in this past weekend related to what happened on Friday?
No, I didn't have any questions.
Okay.
Nothing that I was like, ooh, I wonder what the other humans do. Like, I didn't.
When you said earlier that you put the bag over Emily's head, did you just put it over her head or like her whole body in a bag?
Now her body's backed up.
Her whole body's bagged up? Describe that to me.
So I cut her body and put it in multiple bags.
Okay. Tell me about that.
Like,
How did you cut her body?
I used a saw and cut her body into smaller, backed it up, and I was gonna take it into the woods.
Okay. Where did you do that?
In the bus.
On the bus? Okay. Where's the saw?
On the bus.
What kind of saw is it? Describe it to me.
Hand saw.
Just a hand saw? Did you carry any out to the woods?
Mm-hmm.
Every piece of Emily's body is still on that bus?
Where I made the little circle in that little paper.
That's important.
Mm-hmm. Sorry guys, I know this is probably not an awesome way to have your day go.
Well, those are the, those are the details that I was talking about that are important for us to know.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this investigation is going to take time. And those details will come out, but, I think it's better to hear it from you. So, with that being said, what else haven't we talked about that is important for us to know about what happens to Emily?
That's it. We talked about all of it.
That's all of it?
I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay. So I think we're going to step out for a minute. Do you need more coffee or water or anything?
No, I have both.
You have both? You have to use the bathroom?
No.
Okay. I think those are your chips.
No, you can eat them. I don't eat chips.
Oh, you don't? Oh, no.
Starches.
You don't eat any starch?
Just play games to your stomach, or you just
No.
don't need it?
No, if I was going to go hiking, maybe, if I needed it, but I'm sitting here, not doing anything.
Okay.
What's that?
When you would leave the room and come back in, if you recall who you were.
Yes. Passing moments like this may seem inconsequential, yet it's the prosecution's way of establishing mental competency, effectively neutralizing any possible argument that he was operating in a diminished or compromised state.
How you doing, Joe? You feeling better?
Not really.
No?
Not really. So past this part, how much do you know about the next part?
Like in general, or?
Yeah.
So every case is a little bit different. First of all, the other detectives are going to want to make sure that what you're saying is true. Emily's on the bus.
You got cigarettes?
I have them right here. That's first and foremost.
Yeah.
We're going to verify some stuff, and then,
Yeah.
Cigarette time.
Yeah.
You want one?
Oh my
That's what I heard.
Jesus.
The conversation was reportedly casual as they went out for a cigarette.
Something else that kind of comes to mind, having this open conversation, might as well ask,
That's me anyway.
to
Before this investigator went outside with Joseph for a cigarette, he was briefed on some additional details. One of them was that almost 12 years to the date, Joseph's stepmother was stabbed to death in her own home. The case was never solved. They also discovered that in addition to shooting his wife twice, he stabbed her 18 times.
Is this the first time that something like this has happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would have.